The organization I work for is called Aligned. We are a value-based care company that has been looking after palliative care patients who are in end-stage or advanced cancer, and we help them have access to palliative care at home. Many of them have expressed that they would like to die at home, and we enable that. And we also enable funding that helps them have care at home. And to do this, we set up a network of doctors, and we coordinate the care for them and whatever they may need to be in the home. So we'll help them be able to die where they would like, and by so doing also reduce the costs for funders of non-beneficial care at the end of life. How iCharm helps patients navigate healthcare systems is that it enables some standardization, I suppose, in thinking about how outcomes are. I think it's elevated the voice of patient-reported outcomes more than has ever been. I think iCharm has been a great champion of elevating the voice of the patient, and it's enabled many funders and providers understand the importance of thinking about the patients and not just measuring outcomes that are beneficial for funders or beneficial for providers only in improving quality, but also consider the patient. That's been one of the greatest impacts of iCharm. iCharm's got now experience in developing standardized sets. You understand how to do it. You know how to put together teams on developing sets. We need desperately in the Global South HIV and TB sets. There's still big problems for us, even though we've made much headway. And it would be great if we could get expertise from iCharm on how to do this, so that we could galvanize together with iCharm or next to iCharm teams of people. I think you guys know how to do it well. And if you could help us in the Global South, it would be great. Including the patient's perspective and measuring outcomes, one would think, is something that we would do all the time because it is effectively for the patients. But I think we have underestimated how important it is for the patient to be involved in the actual achievement of the outcomes. And so involving them from the beginning in terms of generating the outcomes and thinking about the outcomes allows us to be able to invite them in the production of outcomes. And so for me, the voice of the patient is more than just collecting data. It's about actually achieving the outcomes with them. iCharm conference is great for the value-based care community on a number of levels. One of the most obvious levels is that we get the people who are working in value-based care. In some ways, in many of our countries, we're lone voices and we're relatively hitting the drum by ourselves, and to find like-minded people where you can just say words that everybody understands immediately is great. It's also great from a learning perspective, how people have done things, what they've done wrong, and the camaraderie of the challenges that we all face is really awesome. And then another thing is that a lot of the work that we do is more than just outcomes. It's about system change, and to meet different parts of the healthcare system and figure out how to collaborate together with payers or funders, providers, patients, all alike, and think together is great so that we can actually just achieve system change.